What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So the other day, I came across this interesting video that many guys were responding to from a TikToker with the name of Ripple Effect. And it was called Dear Black Men, They Can't Stop Us All. And in reality, what this was is a heartfelt apology to black men. So I want to play this clip here and then I'll come right back.
Dear black men, can you forgive us for becoming bitter? Because we couldn't stand the fact to see you all become the men that we wanted you all to be with somebody else. We was bitter because we still loved you and we didn't know how to show it. So can you please forgive us? Can you please find that in your heart to forgive us for that? That's all that we asking. So just let the hatred go. We sincerely apologize. We love you, black man.
So that's pretty interesting, especially for 2022. Now, after that, Dennis Sperling uploaded an Instagram reel of a young lady who is a registered nurse, which is usually a really good paying job in the United States. And she had this to say.
Y'all, I'm tired. I no longer want to be an independent woman. Forget that INDE. I'm good. I want to be a housewife. Listen, the next man that has good credit, a stable home, finances is straight, baby, I'm marrying you. Yes, sir, I am. I'm not an alpha female no more. I've learned my lesson. Baby, I will be submissive to you. Baby, I will cook for you. I will clean for you. Yes, daddy, whatever you need. You want sex when you want it? Yes, sir, you got it. Baby, you want a meal at 3 o'clock in the morning? Yes, sir, you got it. Take care of me. Because this working 2 jobs, although I love being a registered nurse, I love my profession. Let me just work as needed. Let me work when I want to work. I'm over it. I'm tired, y'all. So hook your luck. I'm looking for a husband. I'm ready to be a housewife.
So guys, let me kind of combine both of these two messages. The first is a woman who is issuing an apology to a black man that would not reach his potential dealing with her, but then she's went and saw that man do it with somebody else. That's typically what you see with the baby mama issue or ex-wives and things like that, right? So that's one situation. But now in the second situation, this woman felt that she was an alpha female and that she could do it all by herself. And that narrative is being taught to black women as early as 10 or 11 when they're coming up in today's world. You don't need a man, don't depend on a man. You got to go out there and get it by yourself. And you have black women out there that are literally trying to take care of their own mothers. Like, you see it all the time. A lot of black women, and I'm even seeing it in Africa, they're going out to the major cities trying to earn and work and take care of their families to send money back to their own moms, like in a village, or their dads or whatever like that, right? So you're seeing that. But then here's the situation. You're telling women to do that when that's not really what women do. Women typically are not workhorses like that. And this is coming from a person, and men typically don't want to be workhorses either, but we're more likely to do it because we're built more or less for that kind of environment. So now when you have women who are out here looking to be able to do whatever they want without the help of a man, guess what? It gets quite difficult when you have to pay all of the bills, you have to take care of kids, you have to go head on and you're working like doubles, you're working all day and all night, you don't have any help. And let me just tell people this, right? And I know coming from the black community, I had that kind of mentality. No new friends, no sleep, I'll do it all by myself. But let me just say this, ain't no you can do it all by yourself. That don't even exist. All right? That don't even exist. That attitude don't even exist. Nobody does it all by themselves. Okay? No rich person does it all by themselves. No successful person all by themselves. You have people who have, the rich talk about networks. Okay? The rich have families. The rich talk about skilled talent, recruiting talent, communities recruit, businesses recruit, startup recruits. Everybody in the world builds their organizations or their powerhouses based on talent. Like, look, even your greatest talents in the NBA. LeBron James is an excellent player. Can't win a championship by itself, right? I mean, he needed to go out and get every team he's on. He's been a part of people that were talented on the team. Okay? Michael Jordan didn't win a championship until he got certain people around him. Scottie Pippen, a better coach. You know, key players, Steve Kerr, John Paxson. You know, those kind of people are Dennis Rodman. You see, everybody needs help. But the black community, you hear these women who have the vernacular like they don't need nobody, when everybody else is getting help from everybody all the time, right? And in the situation is a lot of women are starting to see how hard it is by themselves. They see their mamas do it. Okay, why don't I try something new? So you had a lot of women re-looking at that position. Maybe they may have some white friends or Mexican friends like, look, if I got to do all that, I might as well, you know, work sometimes, keep my husband happy. Because see, what women want to do is this. They would rather suffer, some of them, without trying to come to the table with what would make a man happy. In other words, either they're going to do what they want to do and be married, or they'll suffer. So some women are saying, okay, I tried both of those things. It don't work. I want to comply. I'm tired of having to work every day. I'd rather have a husband in my life that I can submit to, I can cook for him, and I can have a better life. This is what a lot of other women in other communities understand. This is not, and like I said, I applaud this because this is how communities in the Latino community are doing it. You go to any kind of community, look at the Nigerian American community in America. They don't have a high rate of single motherhood homes. It's almost non-existent. Look at Indians in America. Look at Chinese. What do you get? You get men that do things for their women. Look at the Ethiopian community. Men that are taking care of their women, that are working together in communities, putting money together to have businesses, bringing money in to develop their community and develop their people, and bringing in more talent. That's it. We the only community that thinks differently. So you're going to see a lot more women doing this because look at the inflation. I keep telling you guys this. This inflation thing is terrible. We're getting ready to hit another recession. The economy is going to be such that the only way you can really make it in America in about 10 years, unless you're already freaking rich. You have to be rich in America now. All right? If you don't want to be rich, you need to go somewhere like Poland. You can still survive Eastern Europe. But if you're in the, UK, you're in London, you're in New York City, you got to be rich to do well there. And one salary for a person who don't really have that kind of strong work ethic and zeal, it's not going to cut it anymore. $10,000 a month used to be the dream goal. No, not like it used to be. Not after taxes. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Checker. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Peace out.